The man named Liam had always preferred quiet places, and the remote outpost on the barren moon suited him better than crowded stations. He slept alone in a small shelter carved into the rocky ridge. A single light hummed above his cot as he drifted into rest. For months he had lived there to study strange mineral signals that his agency believed came from deep underground. His days were calm, predictable, and undisturbed. He liked the silence, the still air, and the slow rhythm of days, marked only by the faint glow of a distant sun. Yet on the night that would change everything, he slept with the sense that something walked near his shelter. The ground vibrated in a steady pulse. He remained asleep, unaware that he was no longer alone. When dawn arrived, he woke to a room filled with light that did not belong to his lamp. A soft shimmer floated above his chest. It pulsed like a heart. Liam sat up and stared. The glow then vanished in a flash, so soft it left no trace. Confused, he stood, stretched, and stepped outside only to find the sky dimmer than usual. A large shadow covered half the ridge. Something enormous hovered above the moon's crust. A craft shaped like a crescent drifted silently. Its surface looked alive, shifting gently like flowing water. Before he could react, a beam of pale radiance fell upon him. It lifted him without force, weight, or struggle. He rose through the air as if carried by gentle hands. His mind raced, but his body felt no fear. The light embraced him like warm breath. In moments, he stood inside the great craft. Its interior shimmered with colors he had never seen. Figures approached him. Tall, graceful forms with smooth skin that shone faintly like polished stone. Their eyes were bright, large, and calm. None of them looked hostile. One stepped forward. She was taller than the others, her skin holding a deeper glow. Her presence felt heavy, yet soothing. Her eyes fixed on him with a focus that pierced through his confusion. She spoke without moving her lips. Her voice reached him inside his mind. "Welcome, traveler of the silent moon." Liam stared at her, unsure if his mind had created the sound. He took a quiet breath and stood as straight as he could. "Who are you?" "The queen of this vessel, keeper of the ancient song, guardian of the chosen link." Her voice carried a steady warmth. Her companions stood behind her in a loose circle. None carried weapons. None moved with threat. Liam sensed reverence among them, as though they awaited something important. He drew another breath. "Why am I here?" The queen stepped closer. Her glow brightened. "Because one mark chose you in the night. The sign came to rest upon your heart while your spirit wandered in dreams. It has named you the bearer. You are the one our people have awaited." Liam blinked. The words made little sense. He looked down at his chest. Nothing seemed different. "I think you have the wrong person." She shook her head gently. "There are no mistakes in the choosing. Come." She extended a hand decorated with a band of silver that wrapped around her wrist. The band carried tiny living glyphs that shifted in patterns. Liam followed her through long corridors filled with soft light. He felt watched, but not in danger. Everything in the ship seemed alive. The walls pulsed slightly with each footstep. After some time, the corridor opened into a vast chamber. A crystal sphere hovered at its center. It spun slowly, projecting ripples of light across the floor. Liam felt a light pressure in his chest like a silent call. The queen gestured toward the sphere. "Approach it." Liam sighed. "I still think you have the wrong person." She answered with calm. "The sphere will confirm the truth." He stepped forward. The chamber lights dimmed. Lines of silver spread across the floor and rose along his legs like gentle vines. They touched the center of his chest. The crystal's glow flared. Then the vision came. He saw a world of towering crystal trees. He saw a great war that had destroyed the ancient realm of her people. He saw a falling star carrying a final echo of their hope. He saw it drifting through space for countless ages until it reached the small moon where he slept. It had entered his shelter as a silent shimmer. It had chosen him. When the vision faded, Liam knelt on the floor. The Queen stepped to his side. "Now you understand." He looked up at her. "So this mark chose me, and you believe it means something." She nodded once. "It means you carry the last key that can restore what we lost. Only one of another world could bear it. Only a mind untouched by our history. Only a human." Liam rose with slow breath. "I did nothing. I just slept. You slept in solitude. The mark seeks those who listen to quiet places. Your calm spirit let it settle upon you." He was silent. He had no answer. The Queen then placed her hand gently against his chest. A warmth spread through him. "You are not a prisoner. You are honored. We will guide you, but you must accept your path." Liam looked around the chamber. His heart beat steady. He did not feel trapped. He felt seen. "What do you need me to do?" The Queen motioned for him to follow. They moved to another chamber where a wide balcony opened to the star field. Below the ship floated the dusty moon, where he once lived alone. "Our world is gone, but its seed still rests deep in this galaxy. The key within you can wake that seed. It will let my people rise again, but only if joined with your will." Liam looked at the stars. "Do I need to go somewhere?" "Yes, a world untouched by our kind. A place where the seed sleeps." He stood in silence. The task was enormous. He was one man. Yet the alien Queen looked at him as if he was more than that. "Why me?" "Because the spirits of the ancient realm saw strength in humanity. A will that stands even when all falls. They believed only a human could bear the seed's awakening." Liam remained quiet. He could not deny what he had seen. He had been chosen without seeking it. The Queen stepped closer. Her voice softened. "There is more. The bearer must not walk alone. Our old laws bind the Queen to guide the chosen one. I must walk with you. I must share the bond." Liam blinked. The idea struck him with surprise. "Why you?" "The bond demands the one who carries the voice of the realm. Only the Queen can complete the link." He nodded slowly. "So you must join me." Her eyes glowed faintly. "I must and I will." Over the next hours, the ship traveled through space faster than Liam could comprehend. He learned more of the Queen's people. They were called the Luminous. They lived in harmony with all forms of energy. Their world had fallen to a dark wave of destruction long ago. Only a fraction of their people survived and sought the seed that could rebuild their realm. But they lacked the one who could awaken it. Liam became that one. He trained with the Queen in rooms filled with shifting crystals. She taught him how to calm his mind, how to sense the pulse of the seed within him, and how to strengthen his resolve. She watched him closely, her gaze gentle but firm. At times he felt overwhelmed. He was only human. Yet she encouraged him with steady patience. She told him that humans held great resilience. She admired that quality. When they approached the hidden world, he stood beside her at the front of the ship. The world showed lush mountains and rivers. It looked untouched by civilization. "This is where the seed sleeps." He swallowed. "And I need to wake it." "Yes, but you will not face it alone." They landed in a silent forest. Strange trees shimmered faintly. Birds with translucent wings drifted through the air. The Queen led him through tall grass. The ground felt warm, as if something below pulsed with life. After hours, they reached a clearing. At its center, stood a stone monolith shaped like an ancient pillar. It hummed softly. The queen placed her hand on his shoulder. The bond must form now. He nodded. What must I do? Stand with calm and place your hand on the stone. I will place mine beside yours. The seed will respond to the harmony of our wills. Liam stepped forward. He placed his hand on the cool surface. The queen touched the stone as well. Light surged. It rose from the ground and wrapped them both. Liam felt the seed awaken in his chest. It burned with a soft warmth. The queen's presence entered his mind. He felt her strength holding him steady. He focused his will and sent it into the stone. The ground trembled. Cracks formed. From the stone burst a pillar of radiant blue. It rose into the sky. Trees swayed. The air shifted. A pulse spread across the land. The queen breathed with awe. You have done it. Liam dropped to one knee. His body shook. She rushed to him and caught his arm. You are safe. The seed has answered. He looked up at her. Did it work? She nodded. The ancient realm will rise again. Our people will live. All because you stood and did not yield. His breath steadied. So what happens now? The queen helped him stand. Now the bond remains. The seed within you still lives. You are forever linked to our future. And I walk with you by oath. Liam stared at her with quiet surprise. You mean you will stay with me? Her glow warmed. Yes, the bond forever ties my path to yours. He stood in silence, then nodded slowly. I will try to honor that. She touched his shoulder gently. You already have. For days they watched as the forest changed. New structures grew from the earth. Light shaped itself into forms of ancient design. Her people arrived from their ship and walked with joy across the reborn land. They bowed to Liam with gratitude. The queen stood by his side. She told him that he would be welcomed as guardian of the seed, that his name would be remembered among her people. Liam looked over the green fields, still unsure if he deserved such honor. Yet he felt warmth in knowing he had helped them. He had walked from solitude into a destiny greater than anything he imagined. One night he sat beside a calm.